They did it. They did it using America's state-of-the-art technology. We saw the excellence embodied in the Patriot missile and the patriots who made it work. And we saw soldiers who know about honor and bravery and duty and country and the world-shaking power of these simple words. There is something noble and majestic about the pride, about the patriotism that we feel tonight. So to everyone here and everyone watching at home, think about the men and women of Desert Storm. Let us honor them with our gratitude. Let us comfort the families of the fallen. And remember each precious life lost. Let us learn from them as well. Let us honor those who have served us by serving others. Let us honor them as individuals, men and women of every race, all creeds and colors, by setting the face of this nation against discrimination, bigotry, and hate. Eliminate them. Sure that many of you saw on the television the unforgettable scene of 4 terrified Iraqi soldiers surrendering. And they emerged from their bunker, broken, tears streaming from their eyes, fearing the worst. And then there was an American soldier. Remember what he said? He said, "It's okay. You're all right now. You're all right now." That scene says a lot about America, a lot about who we are. Americans are a caring people. We are a good people, a generous people. Let us always be caring and good and generous in all we do. Soon, very soon, our troops will begin the march we've all been waiting for, their march home. And I have directed Secretary Cheney to begin the immediate return of American combat units from the Gulf. Less than 2 hours from now, the first plane load of American soldiers will lift off from Saudi Arabia, headed for the USA. And that plane will carry the men and women of the 24th Mechanized Infantry Division bound for Fort Stewart, Georgia. This is just this is just the beginning of a steady flow of American troops coming home. Let their return remind us that all those who have gone before are linked with us in the long line of freedom's march. Americans have always tried to serve, to sacrifice nobly for what we believe to be right. Tonight, I ask every community in this country to make this coming 4th of July a day of special celebration for our returning troops. They may have missed Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I can tell you this, for them and for their families, we can make this a holiday they'll never forget. In a very real sense, this victory belongs to them, to the privates, the pilots, the sergeants, and the supply officers, to the men and women in the machines, and the men and women who made them work. It belongs to the regulars, to the reserves, to the National Guard. This victory belongs to the finest fighting force this nation has ever known in its history. We went halfway around the world to do what is moral and just and right. We fought hard, and with others, we won the war. We lifted the yoke of aggression and tyranny from a small country that many Americans had never even heard of, and we asked nothing in return. We're coming home now, proud, confident, heads high. There is much that we must do, at home and abroad, and we will do it. We are Americans. May God bless this great nation, the United States of America. Thank you all very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Following the president's remarks, members of Congress gathered in Statuary Hall in the Capitol building to offer their thoughts on the president's speech. Next, we bring you reactions from members of the House and Senate.
Representative Dave McCurdy, what's your reaction to the president's speech?
Well, it was an excellent speech. Of course, it was a victory speech and one that was well-deserved. He gave the credit to the men and women who actually executed the campaign and the plan and prosecuted the war. And I think it's a tribute to the men and women in uniform, the planning, the preparation, and all the sweat that actually prevented bloodshed.
The president talked about 4 major proposals that he wanted to look at in the future. Let me ask you about one.